Good morning. My name is Angela Cabellin, and I serve as Chief of Staff to County Executive Ball. Welcome to all who are joining here today for this exciting announcement, and also welcome to all who are joining online. Today, we are so happy to be joined by many of our child care community as we have some announcements to share. So without further ado, I would like to bring up our County Executive, Dr. Calvin Ball.
Thank you, Angela. Good morning, everyone. Across Maryland and right here in Howard County, we know that families are anxious. They're grappling with the rising costs and uncertain futures. Just this past week, nearly 1,300 people attended our career fair. Many are navigating job transitions, instability, especially with continued federal impacts. In my conversations with residents, one urgent concern is consistently brought forward: the need for safe, affordable, and high-quality early childhood education and childcare. After the COVID-19 pandemic, our early learning infrastructure took a hard hit. Family providers closed, centers lost critical revenue, parents, especially those juggling multiple jobs, were left with fewer options just as workplaces were reopening. We knew we had to act and act boldly. That's why we invested $3 million in American Rescue Plan funding to reduce the cost to our Department of Recreation and Parks before and after care school programs. And today I'm excited to share some major progress. This school year alone, we've hired 26 new before and after childcare providers, providing high-quality programming, recreation, and co-curricular academic support. As a result, we've cut our wait list by more than 60%, from approximately 1,000 at the start of the school year to about 400 as of today. To retain talent, we improved health benefits for these before and after care part-time staff. And to ensure that we retain this critical workforce, we also provided a retention stipend. Through our Office of Workforce Development, we made strategic investments in growing the workforce for private and nonprofit providers by promoting apprenticeships. Our Office of Workforce Development created an incentive fund of $5,000 for every new or reactivated apprenticeship. So far, we've invested approximately $60,000 across 5 childcare providers located in our highest densely populated areas to help build a strong talent pipeline. But there's still more room to grow and more jobs to fill. If you or someone you know is passionate about children and community, I encourage you to send an email today. We have taken a holistic approach to childcare. While reducing wait lists and investing in our workforce, we laid the foundation. We knew we needed to ensure it was accessible for all. Every child, regardless of zip code, background, should have accessible, affordable, high-quality early childhood education. Unfortunately, for decades, Howard County has never offered free or low-cost care for our youngest learners, infants and toddlers under the age of 2. This had to change. Last year, our Community Action Council's early childhood education program had to turn away 70 eligible children because they were too young for Head Start. We knew we needed to meet that moment. Howard County government, the Community Action Council, and Howard Community College came together to reopen a shuttered child care center on HCC's campus, which was closed during the pandemic. From that powerful public partnership, we opened 5 new classrooms for infants, toddlers, and 2-year-olds. 3 classrooms are now up and running at the Children's Learning Center at HCC, supporting student parents and working families. 2 additional classrooms will open in Ellicott City with the renovation of the High Ridge location. Today, I'm excited to announce that free and low-cost infant and toddler care is now available for nearly 50 additional children through CAC. To truly bolster our child care network, we also listen to the voices of our child care business owners. They told us they needed funding to update their home-based daycares or pursue the dream of opening a new center and creating more capacity for our youngest learners. In 2023, our Office of Children and Families piloted a new program to help 7 entrepreneurs become brand new family child care providers right here in our community. Through this family child care program, Howard County provided hands-on training and resources to these small businesses to help them enter the field. Through this program, Howard County provided hands-on training and resources. And to continue the success of this program, we provided an additional $300,000 to expand this vital initiative just last year. This funding enabled 12 prospective and aspiring family-based child care providers to enter this critical child care market. And these efforts will provide 96 children with quality placements. In January, we partnered with the Howard County Economic Development Authority to launch a $1 million child care capital grant program, and today I'm thrilled to announce that 27 child care providers have received this funding. Each one represents more than just a grant. Each is an investment in the brick and mortar, yes, but more importantly, in the investment of minds, of future, of the potential of our young people, of our families. Thanks to this funding, we will gain more than 100 new child care placements in Howard County. I want to thank our hard-working departments who have made these initiatives a success. I want to thank Economic Development Authority, Workforce Development, Department of Recreation and Parks, Department of Community Resources and Services, and so many other partners and stakeholders. I also want to thank our child care providers and entrepreneurs. Your work is changing lives and transforming families. At the heart of all of our work, every new classroom, every apprenticeship, every grant is a belief that every child deserves the very best possible start in life. That early learning isn't just childcare, it's brain development, social growth, and the foundation of a lifelong success. It's in the value that when we invest in our children, we invest in our future. Together, we are building not just a stronger childcare system, but a stronger, thriving, and more resilient Howard County for all. Thank you.
Thank you, County Executive Ball. Now we will hear from a leader of leaders who has championed many resources for our businesses, Jennifer Jones, CEO of Howard County's Economic Development Authority.
Thank you, Angela. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today's announcement marks more than just a financial investment. It's a commitment to working families, to economic growth, and to the stability of our community. I'm proud to stand here with the county executive to award grants to our incredible child care providers that are the backbone of support for so many families across Howard County. This initiative is designed to help expand and grow capacity, opening doors for parents to return or remain in the workforce. Access to quality child care is not just a family issue, it's an economic issue. When child care is out of reach, we lose talent, especially women, from the workforce. That's a cost none of us can afford. At the Howard County Economic Development Authority, we believe in investing in solutions that have impact. This program is about building the kind of infrastructure that helps families thrive and helps our local economy grow stronger. To all our providers here today, thank you. Thank you for your commitment, your care, and your resilience. And congratulations to each of you. Your success is our community's success.
Thank you, Jennifer. As Jennifer just said, our providers are the backbone of our community and are such passionate educators and advocates for our families and children. So I'm excited to bring up a few of our providers who are speaking today, the first being Meg Boyd from Howard County Conservancy.
Thank you, Angela. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. The Howard County Conservancy is so grateful for the county's support to help us expand our nature preschool. We're the first and only licensed nature preschool in the county, and over the past 4 years, our waitlist has grown to 220 families for the 28 spaces that we can offer at our current location. And actually, our nature preschool director just mentioned we had a first. We have a baby that is still in the womb that is now on our wait list for the nature preschool. So that list keeps growing. This wait list, we think, is really the best indicator of the increased demand for our unique model, which focuses on open-ended, discovery-oriented play that is so critical in early childhood education. Our emergent curriculum is guided by what children are discovering in the outside world, and each season doing something different outside and then building that into the curriculum. We provide hands-on learning with the added benefit of developing our future environmental stewards. Our program partners closely with the Department of Recreation and Parks, and a big thank you to Nick Mooneyhan for your leadership and partnership. And we're also grateful to Howard County's Care Center, which supports our focus on the social and emotional needs of children and their families. And we're proud to offer scholarship spaces, both through the Conservancy's funded scholarship program, as well as the state's Excels program. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize our Director of Early Environmental Education in the back, who runs our nature preschool, Jessica Kaler. She's been with us since the first day that we opened the nature preschool and has really been an incredible leader in developing the preschool. And I want to recognize our incredible team of teachers who couldn't be here because they're back at the preschool with the kids, Jasmine, Becky, Aaliyah, and Jess. We are just really beyond excited about this opportunity to expand our seats and connect more families in our community with nature-based education. Thank you, County Executive Ball. Thank you, Jennifer, and the EDA for this really wonderful opportunity.
Thank you so much, Meg. And now we'll hear from Amanda Morton, who is the Executive Director of the Cradle Rock Children's Center.
Thank you, Angela. I am here today to share my vision with you as the grateful recipients of the Howard County Childcare Grant. I'd also like to share the vision in more detail. This vision begins with a new chapter, one rooted in expansion and innovation. This Cradle Rock Children's Center, also known as CCC, is expanding as a direct response to the demand and our ever-growing waiting list. But this chapter isn't just about more space. It's about fully living the standard we've spent 2 decades creating, a standard we call the Center for Excellence. At the Cradle Rock Children's Center, we believe education is how we fight for our future. And it starts at the very beginning, when brains are developing, hearts are opening, and the foundation of a lifetime is being laid. For 20 years, we've witnessed how personalized care, intentional curriculum, and nurturing teachers change the outcome of a child's life. But now we're dreaming bigger. The Cradle Rock Children's Center is setting a national example. Our Nourish and Move food program will continue teaching food, farming, and physical education, both theory and practical, ensuring children grow strong in both body and mind. Our STEAM curriculum will expand with guest educators from NASA, local musicians, and community artists. Our commitment to wellness will stretch beyond the school, offering resources, workshops, and support for families and the wider community. As a non-profit, we refuse to pass these costs on to our families. We are committed to removing financial barriers so that all children, regardless of background, have equal access to exceptional education. At a time when education systems across the country are fraying, the Cradle Rock Children's Centre stands as a beacon. We're not waiting for change. We're leading it. We're not just a school, we're a movement. To bring this bold vision to life, to uphold the standard of what education should be, and we need you. Because this isn't just about one centre, it's about what's possible, what's next, and what's right. Together, we can save what matters most, the future of early childhood education. Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda. And now we'll hear from Amy Schroeder from the Little Oak Nursery School.
Thank you, Angela, Dr. Ball, Jennifer. Thank you so much for bringing us together on such a happy day and for such an important and celebratory reason. Let me start by saying I love Howard County. In 1991, I moved here as a newlywed and have spent nearly 35 years here starting a family, raising my children, and working in the education field. I am Amy Schrader, and I am the director of the newly launched Little Oak Nursery School. And it is through Howard County's commitment to the value and importance of an early childhood education that in September, we are going to be able to open a new program to serve the community of children and families that I love. Through these economic development grants, you are helping providers serve the children and families of Howard County. Little Oak Nursery School is very grateful for this investment in our future and in the future of our littlest learners. My staff and I are thankful that we live and work in a county where our families and our leaders realize that the early childhood education significantly impacts future academic success by fostering those crucial cognitive, social, and emotional skills that lay the groundwork for later learning and development. This priority funding is coming at such an important time for our country and its educators. It is evidence that you and we are investing in high quality and accessible early childhood programs. My fellow providers and I will be able to reach more families and more children with these dollars. Sykesville, where Little Oak has found a new home, could be considered a childcare desert with fewer opportunities for families to find those quality programs. There is a growing need, and there are not enough options to meet those needs. After the pandemic, we learned about the importance of private providers and the role they fill in meeting the needs of our community. Howard County supported us then during the challenging times and continues to do more for schools and early education as evidenced by these grants. With this financial support, Little Oak will be able to open our doors in September. You have demonstrated an understanding of just how difficult it is to open a new child care center. Finding an affordable and appropriate location, creating a high-quality program, hiring the passionate and qualified staff, keeping tuition rates affordable for young families, not passing those costs along to them. This list goes on and on. We will use these grant dollars to support our initial operating expenses, which will allow us to create the very best learning environment possible. I want every citizen of this county to know how seriously we take our responsibility to be good stewards of your investment. Howard County has always been a leader in the field of education, and I could not be more excited about the opening of Little Oak Nursery School. Please know we could not take this exciting step without the support of Dr. Ball, Howard County Economic Development Authority, and the rest of you in this room. So on behalf of myself, our governing board, our staff, and most importantly, our future families and students of Little Oak Nursery School, we say thank you. Thank you for helping us grow, thank you for helping us serve, and for helping us do what we do best, which is to love and educate the children of Howard County. Thank you.
Thank you so much to our child care providers, and you can see the vision of each of their centers and the impact that it's having all across Howard County. Now I want to turn it over. Earlier you heard Dr. Ball speak of the many initiatives that make up this child care strategy. None of this would be possible without the work of our departments. So first, we'd like to start off with Erin Bonson, who's the administrator of the Office of Children and Families.
Good morning. My name is Erin Bonzon. I'm the administrator for the Howard County Office of Children and Families within the Department of Community Resources and Services. It's my pleasure to be here today. Thank you. I want to sincerely thank our county executive, Dr. Ball, for the significant investment in the youngest members of our community. In these uncertain times, one thing is certain, that our children need and deserve the best quality childcare to grow and learn in safe and nurturing environments. Our office is dedicated to supporting, coaching, and training childcare providers. This year, our office has hosted over 50 trainings, reaching over 1,300 childcare providers. Many of you I recognize in the room. These grants announced today will provide critical support to our early childhood educators and enhance their ability to continue meeting the needs of our children and families. Congratulations once again. Quality childcare bolsters children's continued academic success while supporting families' participation in the workforce. And with the generous $300,000 investment by the county executive and through collaboration with Howard Community College, we are combining small business startup education with childcare, business management, and coaching to assist future providers achieve their goals of opening and operating a new business. With continued coaching and mentoring from the Office of Children and Families, these new child care providers will be well positioned to succeed in business and help set the stage for long-term positive outcomes for our children and families. Thank you.
All right. And now we'll go ahead and hear from one of our directors who's constantly ensuring that we have recreation and wellness at the heart of Howard County. Nick Mooneyhan, Director of Recreation and Parks.
Thank you, Angela. The Department of Recreation and Parks recognizes the importance of quality childcare. The department currently offers before and after care at 23 elementary schools serving just under 1,800 children. In addition, Recreation and Parks operates 2 licensed early learning centers, one at our Harriet Tubman Cultural Center and one at the Roger Carter Community Center, and also offers a multitude of preschool age programs at various locations throughout the county. The anticipated Elk Ridge Community Center, once built, will also have a dedicated early learning space. Child care providers meet a critical need necessary for families in Howard County to thrive. The department's recreational licensed child care team is working hard to further expand before and after care enrollment, and recruitment efforts are ongoing, including advertising at local colleges, attending job fairs, posting on recruitment websites, posting ads on social media, and partnering with other county departments to distributing our hiring information. I'd like to thank the Department of Recreation and Parks licensed child care team and child care professionals across the county for their hard work. I also want to thank the county executive for expanding the county's part-time benefits this past January. The increased benefits are making a difference in our recruitment and retention efforts of these critical county positions. We believe through the county executive's leadership and the dedicated professional and Recreation and Parks licensed child care team, we will continue to offer quality child care programs across the county. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick, and to all of our speakers today. This has truly been a celebratory moment in the midst of, such times as now. So right now, we're going to open it up to questions from the press.